Hi crafty friends, it's Audra Monk the Crafty Yogi and welcome to the Crafty Corner and a little Monday night mini class. So it is a Monday when I'm filming. Of course, if you find this a different day, totally fine. Enjoy it when you find it. And let's see what it's today. Today is Monday the 18th of October 2021. So if you find this later, the project you can totally make. And I will add the measurements to the description on YouTube and on Facebook tonight after I'm done with the video, or it may possibly be tomorrow morning. So there may be that little window where there's no measurements, but I will add those later. Okay, so it's Monday, October, I can't even remember, 18th. So I'm going to show you real quick my classes. I'm going to talk about a stamp sale coming on the 20th, and then we're going to jump into the super cute project. Okay, so let's see if I can do all the buttons. Okay, and I think we're good. Yay! Welcome. Okay, so classes. Today is the last day, although I have 3 left, so if you decide on Wednesday and I still have one left, you can totally get this project. This is our Fall Gnome banner kit. It comes with, this is heavy chipboard, right? I order those, oops. Then we're gonna put the string through there and then glue the hat on. So I didn't glue the hat on yet. And then there's all these super fun banners. I think this is my favorite with the pumpkin. I will pre-cut and pre-die cut all this and send it to you. If you like fall leaves and you love this Blackberry Bliss paper, I had already ordered it to plan for this project, so I have it in my studio. I have 3 left, and it is $34, and if you need it shipped, it's at $8. Although shipping has to go up next month because it's apparently $9 now, not $8. But we're just going to keep it at $8 because that's what I had already said. And then you have 1 more week to RSVP for Christmas Just cards. I like these cards. Well, I always like all the cards, almost. And what Christmas Just cards is these 3 cards. You will get the supplies to make 2 of each. And you'll notice that the stamping is just the greeting. So you will just add your own stamps and ink and your own adhesive, of course. And I'll send you all the bits and bobs and glitter and all that stuff. And I'll give you an email with pictures and a video, and I'll talk you through these cards. So you have another week to RSVP for this, but sooner is better than later. And that is $22 for pickup and $26 for shipping. Okay. So that is the classes. So I can move this out of the way. Woo. All right, and I've got lots of ideas, and I'm working on lots of things for next month. If you saw my preview on the Garden of Eden set, I have partnered with the Baker's Mojo ladies, and we are going to bring you, they call it a stamp camp. Basically, it's just a big to-go kit, and it's going to be super fun. So I'm going to be working on that, too, this week. Okay, let's talk about what we're going to make. Ta-da! Oh, and the stamp set sale on the 20th. So tomorrow I'm going to post a link to a Google Doc. I think that's what I'm going to do. So you can see the big list. All of the red rubber stamp sets. Do I have a red rubber stamp set to show you? In the annual catalog. Now, maybe not all. There may be 1 or 2. Nope. Hold on. I'm trying to grab a red rubber so I can show you the difference. That is not red rubber. That is so funny. The ones right at the front. Okay. So it may be confusing. This is called a cling stamp set, and they're the red rubber. That's what's going to be on sale because Stampin' Up! Makes those in-house. They have plenty of supplies. They just didn't want to run out of anything with how shipping is right now. I think the problem on a photopolymer set is this plastic stuff that they put them on. They were having some issues getting this, and this is kind of important to store these stamps. So to be on the safe side, we are putting, hey Lisa, we're putting all the cling stamp sets on sale. I think it's all, or close to all. I will post that PDF tomorrow. So you can say 15%. So if there's ones in the annual catalog you've been wanting, you should make your list. And then tomorrow you can reconfirm your list. Okay, so for tonight, I'm gonna show you, oh, and I did not write the lady's name down. Okay, she was from the UK. She made this cute little, oh, let me show you. This holds a gift card right there. And you know I love a little DSP. It's like a little album. So my husband's 50th birthday is coming up like in 2 weeks. See, that's why there's a 50. And I was very much inspired. This paper, if you're gonna be like, Audra, I haven't seen that paper. So we went to the Renaissance Festival yesterday. You may have seen, is that gonna be in focus? No. It won't focus on it. That's so funny. And I got this dress. I'll show you this picture, even if it's gonna be out of focus. And this, dress was so pretty, and then it reminded me of this paper that's in the annual catalog, so I decided to make his fancy card with that. And I think I'm gonna cut these pictures down and put them in here. Yeah, see, if I cut off that part, I can put that in there, and I'm gonna make him a list of 50 things I love about him, or memories of our time together. So that's what I'm gonna do with this fancy card. I know, Lisa, doesn't it look just like my dress? That's why I picked it. Let me show you this paper. So I was like, oh, I think we have paper like that. This paper, ooh, sorry guys, hit the camera. Apparently I don't know what it's called. Let me look in the catalog real fast. This paper is called, nope, here we go. Simply Elegant, and it reminded me of my dress. The gold and the grays and the blacks and it just was really pretty. So that's what I made his out of. Okay, so I got this design from a demo in the UK. I will try to find her name so I can tell you, but I'm not going to give you these measurements because while this was a cute size, I thought that I could make it slightly better. And what we're going to do, you're going to laugh because we're going to cut our paper together. But this was my test one. Okay, we don't need the pocket. I made it a little bit bigger for 2 reasons. One, it would enable you to get more of a picture if you're putting pictures in there, right? You could put that whole 2x3 picture on there, or sorry, 3x4 picture on there. And 2, this is made from using 1 sheet of cardstock cut in half. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, oh, thank you, Beth. So I thought it was kind of cool to have less waste. And this one, you end up with a lot of little pieces. The only difference is I will only have 3. This has a back one, and then, so it's 1 panel short. But all that this is sets of 2s glued together. And this just uses 1 piece. So I think it will work fine. And we're going to use different paper because, you know, I can't make, so my husband's getting this one. He'll be super happy with this one. It'll be fine. But I'm going to make one for my mom, and her birthday's in November. And I'm going to put pictures. You know, I went to Disneyland with my siblings, and I'm going to put our little family pictures on there and make it really pretty and send it to my mother for her birthday. So I'm going to show you how to make that, and you're going to laugh. I got to take my sweater off. Has anyone turned their, okay, if you're on the East Coast, have you turned your heat on yet? I think, Beth, I think you said it has to be below 68 in your house. So I'm getting there. Last night we did not turn it on, but my husband's like, we're turning it on tonight. It's so weird to go straight from air conditioning to heat. Like, we didn't even get a day in between. I mean, I had a couple days where the air conditioner wasn't needed. Okay, but we'll talk about weather later. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this paper. Look how pretty this is. This is the Sweet Symmetry paper. We're going to use this to make the fancy folio card for my mom. That's so funny. I said mom. So, you know you get random stories. Let me get a piece. But we're going to use basic gray. Hold on. I need 1 piece of basic gray, and then you need like a scrap. Oh, and I just threw paper on the floor. And you need like a scrap. Look in your scrap bin. In my phone, I don't know if anybody else does, I had my mom listed as mom, M-O-M. And if I was using the voice control and I said, call mom, my phone would say, I don't know your mom. And I'm like, why do you not know my mom? Her name is in there as mom. But I used the British guy as my Siri. And so then I changed it to mum, M-U-M, and now he can call my mom. There you go. So my mom is now mum, which I don't mind because I was born in England, so I think that's kind of fun. Okay. So anyway, that was a total aside, weather, mom, everything. All right, let's cut some paper. So my plan, see, I got my notes here. This is why I'll have to type it in after. I will put these, actually, I'll hold it here first. If you want to take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Okay. but I will type it in the description on YouTube and on Facebook tonight while I'm watching Dancing with the Stars. Okay, I think Cody's going last. They're doing Grease. It's so weird. I've never watched this show before. I'm not the huge, I like a lot of other dancing shows, but it's growing on me. Okay, so the cool thing here is that we are going to cut this piece of paper to 9.5 by 4 1/4. So we're only cutting a little bit off. 9.5. I hope I got that right. That number seems a little wonky to me, but we're, oh, you know what, let's check it before I cut the paper. Let's check it, just in case I wrote it down wrong. You know, I'm gonna do 9.5. I don't know why I have like an 16th there. That seems a little wonky to me, but we'll go 9.5. Okay, so I think I had it right. So 9.5. So we're just gonna cut that inch and a little off by 4 1/4. So see how cool is that? That we basically use, and then this piece is actually too small to make the pocket. So we do have that little bit of waste, but I just thought I could play with the dimensions, and I like the idea of using our whole piece of paper. Okay, now, got my notes. Now we're gonna score on one of them, the long side, at 3 3/4. Remember to use your scoring blade, not your cutting blade. 4. So we're going to give it that little spine, a little 1/4 inch spine. 7 3/4. We're going to do the same thing. And then 8. See, so we give it 2 little spines. And you know I love these little books. So when I found this one, I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. The pages, this is the pages, the other same size piece. We are going to score... Oh, this one we cut down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I said cut to 10 7/8. That doesn't make any sense because it's only 9.5. We'll see. We may have to cut something off this. Hopefully I didn't wreck this whole project. I just made it like 2 hours ago and it was fine. All right. We are going to score this one at 3 5/8. 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is so weird how you can do something and you think you're writing the notes down correctly, and it doesn't always come out correctly. And 7 1/4. And then we'll fold this. Oh, that is not right. You know what? I was supposed to leave that one long and only cut it off of this one. Well, that's okay, because you know what? I have more paper. I've got lots of paper. Ooh, and even better, some paper flung out. Look at this. I've got, let's check. Okay. No, this is not long enough. All right, that's a bummer. All right, I'll get a new piece. Okay, so if you mess up, you just end up with more scrap, and that's okay. Hi, Patricia, welcome. Oh my goodness, okay. So you just saw me mess up, but that's okay. I only messed up one piece. This needs to be 4 1/4. All right, we'll save this for another one, another day. And this piece is for another day. This piece is for another day. This piece goes over. Okay, so this one is 10 7/8, which is basically, we're cutting 1/8 of an inch off. Now I remember. Okay, so here's what you would do. Since I just gave it to you very like discombobulated, you would cut your piece of paper in half at 4 1/4. Then one of the pieces you will cut to 9.5. And then one of the pieces you will cut to 10 7/8, which is basically right 1/8 under 11. Okay, there we go. I've said it clearly. It's going to be all good. All right, this one we are going to score at 3 5/8. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 5/8. Scoring is the light colored one, and 7 1/4. Good. Yay! And now, see, now it folds all nice and neat. This is your inside pages. And if you don't want the inside pages, I'm pretty sure you could make this, but you would want to take those 1/4 inches out and just make it a little, you could put two pockets and make it hold 2 gift cards if you're not going to add cute notes or pictures or something. So you could totally do that. Okay, so these are our 2 main pieces. And then our pocket, is that all we need is the pocket? I think so. Our pocket is 4 3/4. This is what you need extra little scrap for. By 1 3/4. Ooh, this scrap was perfect, right? I'm only having to cut just a tiny bit off, so that is a good thing. Woo! Okay, except that I just totally cut it crooked. Oh my goodness. I might need to like, oh my goodness. What? 4 3/4. That's so weird. I just cut that so crazy. By 1 3/4. I don't know what happened. I do know how to use a trimmer. I promise. I mean, I just cut one of these earlier. Okay, now we're talking. All right, we're gonna put that like super crooked piece in the trash. All right, now we're gonna score 1/4 on all 3 sides. So we'll leave one side open. I've made pockets like this with you guys before, but it's nice to have a pocket for the gift card. And could you put another pocket at the back? Yes, you could. Okay, so we should be done with trimmer because I did pre-cut the, DSP, but mostly I wanted you to see, even though I wrecked it, I wanted you to see how it came, the basic thing came out of one piece of cardstock. Okay, so burnish your edges. All right, and then snip the little corner away. That way the pocket is not quite so bulky. And if you want to get super fancy, some people trim that. Sometimes I do. I'm not going to do it today. It just depends. It seemed to work fine earlier. Ooh. Okay. Now, let's build our cover. So we have our edges. We are going to burnish them. Yeah, so my intent in this little one for my husband's 50th birthday is to write 50 things I love about him. So I don't know, I guess it might take me a week and a half. His birthday's not till next week to figure him out. And I was gonna put some pictures in there. Okay, so here is what we're making. Look at that, so easy, right? Okay, and then we have this, and this is just gonna get glued at the back. And then we'll glue the pocket on. So let's glue this on first. It doesn't matter. You could make it open this way or this way. I don't think it matters. You can do it anyway. All right, so let's glue this on. All right, and then if someone makes one of these tomorrow or sometime this week, post it. I'm going to post a picture of this tomorrow and post your project in that feed, and I've got like some prizes. I did a little bit of cleaning up this weekend, and I think I need to give away some more prizes. All right, so line it up there. You've got a little bit of wiggle room. It doesn't have to go directly on the score lines, and that's how the lady, gosh, I can't believe I didn't write her name down. I have it in my saved thing, so I will look it up. She did kind of the same. So I took her design and I just changed it a little bit. Okay, so we're there. We're doing well. We got a pocket here. So I'm going to do the pocket. I like it. This is exactly how... Oh, except you know what? I'm not going to put my pocket on yet because I'm going to put a little piece of DSP right there, but the pocket's going to go there. Okay, so let's talk about Designer Series paper. This is the Symmetry Designer Series paper. It's going to look so pretty with this basic gray. It also looks really pretty with black. And it will look really pretty with navy blue. So... I'm going to do this little strip here, and it has very tiny borders. This is the one I need to put on before I can do the pocket. So let's put that on first, and then we'll put the pocket on, and then we'll get back to the DSP. This paper is so pretty. It's so bright and cheerful that I thought my mom would like it. So anyway, I was saying, if you make one, post a picture, and I will draw a winner for a prize. I don't know. Sometimes the prize is like leftover. I have a lot of leftover card kits from different things. Like I have a whole bin, not a whole huge bin, but a little small bin of sometimes I don't get things all the way made or I had an extra. So I'm thinking that I should give some of those away. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, and now your pocket, you bring it in. I think I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to put the inside flaps down and then this on the top. Okay, but I do want one little tiny dot of glue there. Well, I need the whole thing, actually. Just do the whole thing. But make sure it goes down. Okay, and this part gets messy. Like, I cannot figure out how to do this and not get my hands sticky. So I tuck it in. You see my dilemma, right? There's probably a better way. Okay. And then I run glue here. And you know what? I feel like that needs a little more. Don't go too crazy, or you just saw me go crazy, didn't you? Or you're going to have a big gluey mess. Okay. Then flip this over. Get it somewhat close. It doesn't have to be all the way to your score line. And this piece of paper, I made it so it didn't go all the way in. You could make it bigger. I think mine is, let's see if I wrote it down. No, I didn't write down how big that is, so I will measure it. But I left it so I wouldn't have to worry about gluing to the paper. And then hold your little pocket down. Don't worry, you can go back with your adhesive eraser at the end, right? And you can get that out. Just make sure you don't glue it closed. That would be bad, right? Okay, so now the question is, are my hands too sticky? Do I have to wipe them off? I think I'm doing okay. All right. Oh, I'm just so excited. Wait till we put it all together. You guys are going to be so pleased. You're going to think, oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right. So come back and find your front. Get your corner rounder. I really do like this one from Stampin' Up, although I don't really use the other ends. They could have just gave us this. But we're going to corner. It's so funny. I hardly ever do the corner rounding. But the lady that I saw this project with, she did. And I mean, just look how pretty that is with those rounded corners right there. It's super pretty. So I was like, we're going to corner round. Okay. And then find your piece of paper that's going to go there. And this piece of paper, where you cut, we cut 2 of these. They are 4 1/8 by 1 3/8. And we need to round, does it matter which way? No, it does not matter. So round 2 corners on this. We're going to glue, ooh, look at that. Okay, let me, you know what? Actually, I pulled it right off. I'm just going to go back and do it again. You got to make sure you get bumped up to both of the edges and then push that down. And then it's going to come on here, nice and careful, right to the edge. Okay. Let's put that on. Kind of line it up. Oh, I did all right. Did all right. Those edges are nice. Oh, I think I cut a piece. Let me see. Did I cut a piece from the inside? Because if I did, I got a corner around it. Maybe I didn't, or maybe I'm missing some pieces. All right, I may be missing some pieces because I thought I definitely cut one for the front. Okay, let's put the front and the back on. So that is not these, that's the pink. And this is, this is 3 5/8 by 4 1/8. So they're all 4 1/8, right? Because that's how long it is. But the inside pages are a slightly different size than the front and the back. I'm going to do the pink. I think one done with all the greens up would be really pretty too. Like for your gardening friend or your friend that just loves flowers, you should put those up. I like this whole, like, just the nice design. Although it is, so if your paper is directional, you will want to pay attention and make sure you get, because it's slightly longer than it is wide. Okay, so that's the front. Yes, those are on the inside. All right, here's the back. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Good. All right, except that I'm probably going to make a video of it. Darlene did a really cute little matchbook box the other day. I only saw the end of her little Facebook Live, but I'm totally going to teach that box, Darlene, next week. I think, even though it's going to be Halloween week next week, I think I'm going to do, maybe I'll do it the first week in November. I was going to do a thankful week with all fall projects for a whole week. I like the little theme of a week. I think it makes it just really fun. So I think I'll do that first week in November. But I may be making Darlene's little box. Okay. If you wanted to get super fancy, you could cut really tiny pieces and put it in there. I'm not going to. I'm just going to be medium fancy. All right. And then we have a whole bunch here. So this is the boring part where you get to watch me glue things down. And it's not, so I'm missing 2 pieces of blue because I have a piece of blue cut for that. I will find it. So if you love designer series paper, this is a fun thing to make. And then you can put pictures, you can put inspirational quotes, you could put, like I'm going to do in my 51, you know, maybe you have another big birthday in your family and you could write down that many things that you like about them or whatever. I just thought it'd be fun. Because my husband went a little overboard for my 50th birthday earlier in the year. He made a video where he got lots of friends and family to send him little videos, and he put it all together. Because we definitely couldn't really have a party, which I was okay. I didn't really want a party at all. And then we're going to take some kind of trip in honor of his birthday, but probably not till later in this year or early next year, because we have a lot going on for the next couple weeks. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. You should look at that with the basic gray. Basic gray is such a pretty color. Okay. Why am I missing paper? Let me look on the floor. No, that's got a trimmer. Got my sample piece. I am missing paper. Well, you know what? We're going to cut it. We're going to cut it because or actually, you know what? We'll do the stamping first. Because you'll know that I'm going to cut the paper. I wouldn't send it to my mom half done. Well, I could. She probably wouldn't know, but. So, we would need to cut one more of these. So I will make sure I write that properly in the directions. All right, so then we will put one more there. They don't have to be the same color, right? They can be any color. I'm going to put the blue here and here, just like this blue, for the front and the back. The gift card, let me show you. Come here, little gift card. The gift card sticks right here. Now, you could do ribbon, you could do Velcro, but what I did, look at this. Find a good shape. We're going to put dimensionals only under one side, and we can just tuck it in, and we don't need anything extra. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we're going to do, since this is for my mom's birthday, it's so funny. Mom, hopefully you're not watching this yet right now. Her birthday is in November. Wrong one. I've got a stamp set here. Oh, here we go. We're going to use this stamp set, Biggest Wish, because I thought it'd be really fun to do the happy on my little circle. And this is just our layered circles. Oh, thank you, Darlene. I'm so glad you love it. You know I like a good little book. And I'll put the lady that I got this size from so you can go see her video and her link. I redesigned it a little bit bigger. So I'll share that in my post. Okay, so what do you think that is? Flirty Flamingo? Let's look. It is so nice that most of the time, yes, Flirty Flamingo. And then I'll do black, so that way I can layer this. I could do basic gray, but I think I'm going to do black. Okay, so I'm going to put this happy on here, nice and bright. Maybe slightly up. Maybe slightly over. Okay, happy. Might have needed to put foam under it. Let's see. Oh, no, that's not bad. I actually got a little extra ink. I pushed too hard on my ink. But I think it'll be okay. Okay, and then get out a black. And we are going to, on a little piece of scrap, that'll work. We're going to get the birthday. I love this little two-step way you can put this together, but we are going to stamp this and we're going to fussy cut it out. So I'm really sorry. We have to fussy cut together. Okay. Hey, Deb, welcome. So nice to see you. Yay. Let's see, anybody else I got? Yep. Okay. Got everybody. All right, and if you're on YouTube, I know I can't say hi live, but, oh, and that's actually on my Monday night list, is I got a lot of great comments last week on a bunch of videos. That makes me super happy. So I'm going to go reply to all of your comments and tell you thank you. Oh, I got to do that again. Do you see how I missed the tops of the Ys? Let's try it again. Hopefully this piece of scrap is big enough. Yes, that one's good. All right, so we're going to sit down and fussy cut together. Actually, I'm going to stand up and fussy cut, but I am going to put my glasses on. Glasses on. I was telling, so I teach a chair yoga on, ooh, let's let that dry a second. That Y is wet. I can glue this on. I teach a chair yoga class on Mondays, and I had seen a funny meme, and I think this applies to a lot of us. I thought of this while I was putting my glasses on. It said, you know you're getting old that when you sneeze, you either pee your pants or throw your back out. I was like, oh my gosh. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know, it's maybe not wrong. It could be true. So core strength, some yoga, more than just gentle yoga. You got to work on your core a little bit. Oh, this is going to look so cute. Some core strength is a good thing to help hold all that stuff in. Let's make sure that ink is not going to come off. All right, we're good. Yay, I'm glad, Patricia, that you like it. Yeah, because I thought about just doing a gift card holder, but then I was like, you know, his 50th birthday's coming. I should do something extra. And I was like, well, if I had pages. And so I looked around on the good old internet, and I found this UK demo who made the smaller version. And then I just wanted to play with it because I wanted it to fit our paper a little better. But I thought it was kind of cool. And in my mom's, I'm putting pictures. I mean, I could write, I don't know, what is she going to be, 73 or something. I could write 73 things that I like about her. But I think she might like having the pictures printed. Because if you have friends that don't ever print their pictures, they like it when you give them things with printed pictures in it. And you know I like a little album. I love some designer series paper, and I love some pictures printed. And just for all my late coming friends, I will share my little picture from the weekend that I shared at the beginning, if you didn't see this from the beginning, about going to the Renaissance Festival, and I finally bought a dress. It's the first time we've ever dressed totally up, and it was very fun. Okay, let's see if I can get that Y. Whew. And I thought something looked a little clunky, but no, I think I'm okay. All right. You know what? I should have stamped that happy up higher. Let's redo that. And we can cut that circle out really fast. It won't take long. All right. We need a scrap that's big enough. Is this big enough? Yay, that's perfect. All right. We gotta, I mean, I have, you know, I can have some leeway, but I was like, it'll be better if that's up more. Okay. So let's go ahead and just stamp the happy on it in our Flirty Flamingo one more time. I'm telling you guys, I show you all the ways to recover from when you mess up. Did I just mess up? I did. Let's put that, I don't think you'll see it. I probably should have cut it out first. Wait, I want it at the top. Uh-oh, my cuckoo's telling me, well, my cuckoo's a little late. It's a little tiny bit late. All right. I love some layered circles. Is that the right one? Yep. Although, I do occasionally, I miss my stitch-shaped circles. I've fallen in love with some other dies, which is good. But I'm still just a little bit mad at Stampin' Up! For taking them away. I've got all the pieces in here. Yeah, that feels good. I mean, they were so pretty. They were so nice. Although we do have a lot of other things that have stitches that I like. Okay, and look what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip it over, and my mom will never know. Yes, that's much better. Okay. All right, some adhesive here. So this is a super happy card. It's a good thing I had not attached that already. Okay, and then this birthday, I am gonna pop that up on some dimensionals. Of course. Now, I don't know where the dimensionals can go. Let me get an edge one. Or here's a mini one. Let's see. And then I'll show you how to do it when we put it on the card. Why did I pick black? I should have done that in gray. Oh, that I'm not changing. We're going here. I'm not going to redo this card like 5 times. Okay. So then what you do, that is so funny that I did this in black, is we're going to put this on here. The dimensionals only go on that far side, so only till the Y. And I'm going to be generous on my dimensionals. When I did that Maker's Mojo thing, I learned, it's so funny how one of your Stampin' Groups is like super conservative with their dimensionals. And then one of your Stampin' Groups, they're like, woohoo! And they're just putting the whole thing on there. And I was like, wow. And I always have fallen in the middle, right? I don't put a ton, but I'm not super skimpy. So, anywho. Okay, so all of those go on there. But you want to be generous on this because you want it to be sturdy so that you can tuck that flap in. All right, so then you close it, get it where you want it, and stick it down. Everything's falling out over here. Stick it down. Okay, so that way it opens and you don't have to add. I think the person I saw, she may have put a Velcro, but you don't need a Velcro. You don't need a ribbon. Can you put a Velcro on a ribbon? Yes, you can. But if you want to keep it really simple, and then you've got your gift card in the front, you've got your 3 pages here. Don't worry, I'm going to put DSP there. And on the back, you'll have 2. So I'll put DSP there, and then I'm going to put it there. I'm going to DSP this thing up. And there you go. So 2 sizes. I'll give you the lady's name so you can make the smaller one if you want the smaller one. And the small one is 3.5 by 3 3/4. And then mine is 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. So this uses a whole piece of paper plus a little scrap. This uses different parts of the paper. Okay, and then just to show you. Oh, Pat, I'm so glad you enjoyed that Mojo event. We're going to do one in January with the new catalog. This was my dress that I got at the Renaissance Festival. And I know it won't focus fairly good on it. I don't know why. And so I was inspired to make this one for my husband using this elegant something paper. I already looked it up once. I don't remember. And the gift card goes here. And then I'm going to make my list of 50 things I love about him. And I'm going to put some pictures. I'll probably put this picture. This is us together. I think I'm going to put that at the front. I'm going to cut that down and mount it there. So I will post pictures of these tomorrow like this, some kind of cute little thing. If you make one in the next week or so, post it in that thread on Facebook. If you make one from seeing this video on YouTube or... let's see if I can do this right. There we go. If you post it, you can send me an email, whatever makes you happy. So if you watch this on YouTube and you want to do that, because I don't think you can post a picture on YouTube. Oh, of course, you can come find me on Facebook, or if you use Instagram, you can tag me on that. So give me all the likes, the loves, hit all the buttons, subscribe. Do what you got to do so that you can find my videos when they come out fresh and exciting and new. And if you have questions or comments, let me know. The measurements will go in the next half hour. I'm going to actually sit down and do them. I will type them up in the descriptions for these videos. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you make one of these cute little books. I forgot what I was calling it. I think I'm calling it a gift card book. Something like that. I don't know. I came up with a name. So anyway, I will see you next time, Wednesday at 11:30. Remember, I have 3 gnome kits left, so if anybody wants the gnome banner, let me know, because tomorrow I start the cutting and the die cutting and the arranging of all of those fun little bits of paper. And I think that's everything. And look for it's not everything. Look for the stamp sale coming on the 20th. All right, that's it. I'll see you next time. Stay crafty.